come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
And I love this city. From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this. Won by the Lakers. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans and they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to McCollum. Off the mark. Well contested. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Ball to James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
McCollum to Lillard. To Nurkic. 5 seconds to shoot. JaVale McGee rejects it. That's his first of the game. Lakers ball. Ball.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
40. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out of the gates, which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Actually, each of the last 3 seasons, this team has gone on a mid-season tear to make the playoffs, just like we saw last season. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
Knocked loose. Inside, he scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
James into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Ball. To James. LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Portland's got it. Here comes the screen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Ball with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Cashes in for 2.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy. And that's to be the greatest of all time.
Across the timeline comes James. 10-4 is the score. Curling inside. And it's a Blazer rebound. Lillard. The pass taken away by the Lakers. to James. To Ball. LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
LeBron into the front court. 12-6 our score. Ball to James. Kuzma to James. Add 2 points to the board. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Ball into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. James to Ball. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Oh, Jusuf Nurkic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And Nurkic seems like one of those enigmatic bigs. At times when he does well on the offensive end, he's really engaged defensively, which is why they probably call him the Bosnian Beast. But oftentimes when he doesn't play well offensively, he's disengaged defensively, which makes you think he's not even on the court.
Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Well, you need your stars to shine the brightest in the biggest moments, and we did not see that from their 2 stars in that first-round series against the Pelicans. And when you think about the West overall, think about this. Houston, Golden State will be great. Denver and OKC, they will be hungrier and healthy. Utah, better defensively. San Antonio, they upgraded.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Though he wears number 0. Grew up in Oakland, went to Weber State in Ogden, Utah. He carries that underdog mentality into games. Can that be a successful mantra in the NBA?
Well, it's the same kind of mindset I had as a player, and I love watching Dollar Dame compete and attack each and every day. The reality of the matter is, can their franchise attract the type of players that he needs in order to be successful? I appreciate that Dollar Dame doesn't want to leave, but will he get the talent to surround himself, actually win a championship, is the biggest question.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 9, Rajon Rondo.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Beasley. To Seth Curry. Knocks it down off the step back.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Rondo into the front court. Leads 3 to James. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Terry Stotts has turned to his bench. Trailblazers with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Yes. When this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
CJ. He continues to make a case as a pantheon shooter. There are only 3 players in the league, though, that rival him in terms of volume and percentage from long-range attempts. And that's Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and J.J. Redick. He possesses a unique set of skills that makes him incredibly difficult to guard. First off, a dead-eye shooter who has an uncanny handle, who can attack you from different angles with a high basketball IQ, shows you why you're going to have your hands full. Good luck with that one.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Shot by James, off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining... Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Seth Curry. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. LBJ. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Has a look. Beasley takes down the board. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Caldwell-Pope to James.
Trap.
Fine to shoot. James. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
They get it down to Turner. Curling inside and count the basket inside.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
LBJ with it. To Caldwell-Pope. Beasley.
Double team. Here we go.
To Caldwell-Pope. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Caldwell-Pope to James. Fires the three. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Caldwell Pope to James. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Beasley lets it fly from long range. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Portland has the ball. Sizing up the defense. JaVale McGee tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lillard to McCollum. LeBron James with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lillard to McCollum. Screen coming. Not going down for him this time. To James. Kuzma. To James. Kuzma. A pass stolen by Portland. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
James to Caldwell Pope.
Oh! Out there looking like the Dikembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Caldwell Pope, the drive, right to the basket. Oh, he had it. It's Portland ball. Lillard for 2. D's got it. Damian Lillard. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Lillard to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. James to Josh Hart. Inside, he scores.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Lillard. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's James controlling the offense. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. James, down for McGee. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Damian Lillard at the line. First one, count it.
Like practice.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James. Kyle Kuzma. That one off the mark. It's no good. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one goes down.
I get him right back to you.
Goes 2 for 2. It's James controlling the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kyle Kuzma at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Here comes the screen. Lillard, down low Nurkic. Nurkic rocking the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
The shot blocked by Nurkic.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
From the outside, no good. Trailblazers take over to McCollum. Layup goes down. Well done.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Runner's good there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Lillard to McCollum. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lillard, great defense, forcing the miss.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Caldwell Pope. Has a chance, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
C.J. McCollum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Lakers at the controls right now to James. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Lillard. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
James goes to the left side. To James. Shot from the lane won't go. Nurkic to the basket, but a shot no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Damian Lillard. Count the baskets. Do you feel he's finally established himself as a star in this league?
Yes, this year, Dame time equals prime time, averaging 28 points, 7 assists per game. But the thing you love about him the most, a career best in player efficiency rating and win shares. And most importantly, he's led the Portland Trailblazers to their best conference finish with 49 wins in the past 18 years. That's big time.
Unable to connect on the free throw. An opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. All lined up and ready for the jump. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope. For 3. Knocks it down.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Lillard to Nurkic. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. LeBron into the front court. His team leads it by 10. And look out.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Lillard. Here's the whistle. 5 seconds. Back to the basket. Violation sends it the other way. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 3, Josh Hart.
Spinning shot won't fall. Dame rises, add 2 points to the board. Jay, the Western Conference loaded with stars. Do you put Damian Lillard in that category?
He is a star, there's no doubt about it. He's a great player, but on the scale of greatness, I don't know if I see him moving above the likes of a Stephen Curry. But we equate greatness to team success. I think if Dollar Dame were to go out east and his team were to be more successful, we'll be talking about him as being one of the greatest of the greats.
Caldwell Pope off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Lillard to McCollum. C.J. McCollum. Now 4 for 9.
One of the most underrated backcourts we have in the league. Dame with an assist to C.J. is something we hear all the time. No, we actually don't. We should probably hear a lot more of that.
Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope. That won't go. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Ball to Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Substitution being made in this one.
For Los Angeles, number 7, JaVale McGee. And number 11, Michael Beasley.
McCollum to Lillard. He's looking for that touch.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to Josh Hart. And strokes it.
That boy's living his best life.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Al Farouk Aminu with with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 72%. And he can't convert the free throw. First half comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. Have a look at the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
LeBron James is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Portland's got it.
Check. She come right. She come.
Lillard. Rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
James to Kyle Kuzma. To Lillard. Throws it down.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To James. Here comes the screen. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. All lined up and ready for the jump. Rondo. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Down low, Collins. Shot from the lane won't go. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans and they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Watch that cut.
C.J. McCollum. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
2 points. The assist from
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard to McCollum. Portland has 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Into the front court comes Rondo. His team up by 7. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Lillard to McCollum. To Lillard. JaVale McGee with the block. 4th this contest.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
LBJ has it. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
McCollum. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
the assist from number 0.
To McCollum. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Well, you need your stars to shine the brightest in the biggest moments, and we did not see that from their 2 stars in that first-round series against the Pelicans. And when you think about the West overall, think about this. Houston Golden State will be great. Denver and OKC, they will be hungrier and healthy. Utah, better defensively. San Antonio, they upgraded from 9 games with Kawhi Leonard to a full season with DeMar DeRozan. Oh, and by the way, the Lakers have LeBron James. So these 2 stars need to be great and great all the time.
To McCollum. Has a look. McCollum with the shot, no good. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To James. Inside, he scores.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
LeBron with it up top. The lead is 15 to Kyle Kuzma. Ball, a bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Portland has the ball. Nice pass to get things going.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
James to Ball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
To Seth Curry. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Straight down the middle for 2.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Here comes the screen. And McGee there for the rebound. Lonzo with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's blocked by Kawhi.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Down low for Leonard. And a throwdown.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank. LeBron James with the rock.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Number 32, Tyson Chandler.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's rebounded by Beasley. Here's Rondo with it. His guys holding the big lead. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ed and I want to go home, too. But fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
LeBron James at the line. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Portland ball. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Count the basket at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Seth Curry. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Here's a chance from long range. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
James. To Caldwell Pope. That shot turned away.
And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
McCollum into the front court. Down a bundle. Has a chance. Shot by McCollum. Won't go. Caldwell Pope to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's LeBron for 2. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Shot clock winding down. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lakers ball.
I got ball. I'm here.
James. It goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron James.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. The pass taken away by the Lakers. And the nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
From the outside, no good. Across the timeline comes James. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Tyson Chandler, knockout blow, slams it down.
The veteran, he's made a living by doing this for years.
Trying to cash in. Not today. Wong Key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
And they call the...
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Rajon Rondo at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Lillard, knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Cruises inside for 2.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Team foul number 1 for Portland.
Damian Lillard at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Los Angeles has the basketball. To James. Beasley. To James. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Lillard. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
James to Beasley. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's James. Deep two there. Won't go. To Lillard. Screen coming.
Right.
It's Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good. Rondo with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To James. Beasley. To James.
I'm in.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Nurkic. Down to 5 on the 24. And the Lakers clear. To James. Caldwell Pope. Not getting the bounce. Trailblazers take over. Lillard. Lakers come up with it. Probing the defense. James. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Tyson Chandler at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career mark of 64%. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Portland's got it. Lillard to Nurkic. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Zach Collins at the line. And hits the first free throw.
For the Lakers, number 7, JaVale.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To James. McGee powers it through. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. To Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Damian Lillard. Not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Beasley. Caldwell Pope.
Got him.
To Josh Hart. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Short jumper won't fall. The follow won't go either. To Lillard.
Screen comes.
To Seth Curry. Lillard. From long range, who needs step? Who needs Dell when you have Seth?
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Kyle Kuzma. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. James knocks it down. That was a tough shot. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Damian Lillard trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. LBJ.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, watch this screen left.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That's a momentum play right there. LeBron James. Huge block. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
First one, count it.
Subbing in for the Portland Trail Blazers, number 3, C.J. McCollum.
Able to convert on both free throws. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Nurkic. Shot from in close, no good. Ball with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Kyle Kuzma. Well defended. Trailblazers with the basketball. McCollum to Seth Curry. Work it down to Nurkic. Nice pass to set things up.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for three. And it's Aminu with the rebound. To McCollum. Here comes the screen. And he scores on the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
James to Kyle Kuzma. James to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
Ball to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma to James. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
McCollum to Seth Curry. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. James. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
C.J. McCollum at the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. LBJ with it. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. James to Kyle Kuzma.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. Here coming left.
Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And he connects on the first free throw.
There we go. Yes, sir.
And he makes them both. Portland has the ball. Lillard to McCollum. Takes stock of the floor. Lillard. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, yes, me and you.
Nothing going here on that drive. James to Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
To Lillard. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Chandler with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum. For 3. Not going down here. Los Angeles, they have it.
I got ball. I got something for him.
The Lakers get the victory. as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Trailblazers didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Game track. Assists.
The Portland Trail Blazers found themselves scrambling around the floor, unsuccessfully trying to prevent the kind of passes that led to quality shots for the opposition. It was a problem throughout the game, no doubt about it. The chosen one didn't have much trouble working the defense and setting up his teammates with scoring opportunities.
Player of the game.
LeBron James gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.